In the north, they thought they knew all there was to know of war. Until the War of the Rift. While the Southern King hid, warm in his keep, the Darkwings cut their bloody trail from frozen north to Winter's Edge. Alone, the Warden and his small garrison turned their whiskers to the icy wind. At the end of hope, in a last barrage, they wiped Batkind from the land and memory. With no sign of the Darkwings' return, in time, few believed them little more than a fairy's tale. But at Mount Cauldron, time had been all they needed. An old enemy claws free of their icy tomb and hungers for vengeance. But not all is lost. King Rattus brings north a cause for hope. A bastard prince, placed in the paws of the Warden of the Wastes to raise as his own. A secret of blood never to be told. Now, fate calls for a hero in a murderous screech. And one young rat will answer.
Who you gonna call?
The stomp of his father's boots on the stair was how every morning began for Arlo. The booming shout to ready himself was louder still. But such was Lord Eivor's zeal at a new day. Dawn was breaking over Winter's Edge, and Arlo was yet to miss one.
Oh. Not what I was expecting in terms of combat. An R1 to attack, okay.
The castle echoed with the horns of the returning hunters, bringing their night's bounty. Arlo's little heart quickened to hear it. The only thrill to be found inside the high walls was a hunter's tales of what lay beyond them. Arlo tells himself it's a good life here in Winter's Edge. The bustling of contented ratfolk, the crisp mountain air, and without the endless scourge of frogs the southerners suffer. Why should he want for more? Arlo has no memory of his mother, but Hilda's food was a true taste of maternal kindness. With the right ingredients, she would make meals nourishing to body and soul.
On up. Book. That way.
Tiki's shop was perhaps Arlo's favorite, as the shopkeeper had wares from far and wide. But getting him to part with his curiosities was never easy.
What the fuck is that? That is creepy and disgusting.
There was no time for tales of the hunt today. Lord Eivor was already dividing what was an excellent haul, happy to see his people provided for. Arlo longed only to join the hunt, to see the Ratdom or even the lands beyond. His father called it a fool's wish. Arlo's destiny was unshakable, much like the keep that would become his by birthright.
Uh-oh. That's how you craft food, I guess?
Chief Mason Leaf was the rat Arlo most admired. As younger brother to Lord Eivor, his carefree uncle never faced the burden of being Warden of the Wastes. With walls this strong, his duties were light, leaving him plenty of time for his nephew.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't do that one. The hell, if it's not a rule of 3?
Krunk was a rat's rat, with no interests beyond his forge. If you have the parts, this Mastercraft's rat can make armor and weapons that would see off a sky scorcher bite, or so he claims. Arlo wondered how well they'd do against something that wasn't a myth.
Oh man, I need iron ore and then I could make stronger EX. Father, have I done well?
The hunters had brought unwelcome news. A family of the reviled creatures ratfolk called Backstabbers had moved into the wastes. Eivor told his son to fetch his weapons.
Okay, hold up. Oh. Inventory. But that makes me heavier, right? I feel like that makes me heavier.
His father had no explanation for suddenly taking Arlo on a hunt. It even gave the hunters pause. Arlo had been taught to fight, and better than most. But rarely had he been tested. He was determined to prove himself. The rugged terrain of the outskirts could have taken all day to traverse, but Arlo's trusty grappling hook allowed him to swing between its many crevices.
Spider rat.
Arlo liked the feel of a sharp axe cutting through the vines. The wilds were part of his home, and nothing in them would frighten him. The famous frostberry bushes of the wastes were in full fruit already. Their juice made a healthy tonic, though Lord Eivor preferred them fermented. His father was a sturdy rat, built for strength, not speed. So Arlo found it curious that he challenge him to a race. The prospect of the hunt had filled Lord Eivor with a vigor that his son had not seen in years, or at least since breakfast.
I might have just lost that race. What was that do? Papa! Oh.
A warden fights the hardest battles, he told Arlo, and needs the sharpest blade. With that, Eivor gifted Arlo his own sharpening whetstone.
This is fucking gonna be 2D
Whether
rat
these
monster
beasts
hunter,
were
isn't
named
it?
for their spines, or for some past unforgivable deed, no rat knew. Either way, Arlo was about to find himself at the pointy ends of this brood. Even young backstabber red attacks were brutal, but a well-timed dodge would see Arlo escape unscathed. This backstabber lived up to its name with its deadly white attack, but Arlo's shield could block the deadly spikes.
No. Take down.
This young one used vicious yellow attacks. Arlo had to time his parries perfectly. This mother had left her
I
young
don't
to fight
want
alone.
to play you anymore.
But the same could not be said of Lord Eivor as he leapt to his son's side. It was Lord Eivor's mighty blade that took her head, but the fight was won together.
Okay, where are we going now? I think Dave is still continuously muted.
Arlo basked in his father's pride, almost as warm as at the fire inside Winter's Edge.
Did I? Oh, I guess I...
I'm trying not to talk when, you know, the narrator's talking.
Which is actually happening quite a lot. Oh, how did I do that again? That's weird. Nothing could go wrong with such a peaceful village.
Triumphant and keen to tell the tale of his son's victories, Lord Eivor set to a night of drinking with the elders.
Guess I'll have to go on the thing. Papa, let me drink with you. Did I miss something? This drink tastes better.
Arlo was reluctant to return to his bed, wondering how long he must wait to hunt again. The booming footsteps that woke him this time were nothing like those of his father.
Oh god. Papa! Oh fuck. Fucking hell. Fucking...
Triumphant and keen to tell the tale of his son's victories, Lord Eivor set to a night of drinking with the elders.
Controls, I guess you're a little getting used to.
It is a little... Souls, you have to get used to the enemies too. Like timing of blocking and whatnot and all that fun shit.
Yeah, true.
Figuring out what's this is the best, or this is the thing to block, this is the thing to...
Dodge through or dodge away from.
Yeah.
Or block.
Okay.
Arlo was reluctant to return to his bed, wondering how long he must wait to hunt again. The booming footsteps that woke him this time were nothing like those of
Do
his
this
father.
again. Goddamn rat club. That time I didn't get. See? Take down. I shall harvest those who attack me. Just gonna sit here for a second. Then we get up. That was good west. Good west. Oh, not gonna go with
He
the
had
giant
found
fire
his
ram.
father. The warden stood
Papa!
alone, holding back a whole Darkwing army. Their cruel Count Kazak leading them. His father charged, but the Darkwing Count was as fast as he was strong. The Winter's crown tumbled to Arlo's feet, now without a head to rest on.
Fucking.
There was no time to grieve his father, as from above the Count revealed his greatest weapon, a Sky Scorcher. Not a fairy's tale, but an undead beast whose very breath could level kingdoms.
This is
And
that,
its eye was trained
I can only
on
assume this is the there's no way to beat it kind
All
of
that
thing.
came next was a fog of bloodlust, snapping jaws, and the beating of leathery wings.
Considering how much
But there
damage
could
she's
be no victory. Arlo awoke, groggy and warm to his father's shouts. Only he wasn't in bed. The warmth was from the fire that had engulfed Winter's Edge, and the shouts were his uncle's. The only other survivor of the Darkwing attack. Leaf was bruised and his hind paws barely steady. He'd seen villagers flee to the outskirts. Arlo knew it was up to him to make...
Oh, I should probably equip that.
He'd know these anywhere. Krunk's smithy hammer and Hilda's chef's knife. Arlo wondered why they would leave them here.
I guess I'm going this way. Oh, I'm liking the axe. Oh god. Gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die. I didn't die.
But so very close to doing so.
Told you I'm good at these Souls-like
With the
games.
attack at Winter's Edge, no hunters had come to check their traps. Arlo thought he might find a use for them.
I hope I'm going the right way. Just gonna take a rest, reflect on my life choices. Wonder what it really means to be a rat. I'm sorry. I used to listen to some pretty good rap music, or bad music, I guess.
Arlo had found the reason his friends had fled. The taunting shrieks revealed that this was Baron Frostovik, son of the Darkwing who took his father, and therefore a perfect target for his revenge.
No, it's too early for me to, No, it's too fucking early for me to fight something like that.
And this is where you try a bunch and succeed or give up. What will he do next?
Let's see what's this other direction. Do enemies respawn? Probably. Surprisingly not. Oh, good news, bad news is jumping off that cliff hurt me a little bit. Bats. Undead Sky Scorcher. Crafting. Food. Key items. I don't have a ranged weapon. I should stop jumping down. You know, in fairness, that's what I probably did wrong. I should have sharpened my tool.
Okay.
Should not have used that there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really, you motherfuckers. You fucking hate the shit out of me, don't you? Why? Why would you do that right there? Fucking fuck. I think yellow is like the parry, and red is the dodge through. Dave's just watching this like, oh, I'm the master of the Souls games. I would have never done that.
No, I get my ass kicked. I've never been great at this side scroller type games like this.
Bullshit. Oh, that was close. Bullshittery of bullshits. I forgot to do that. I took immediate damage because I forgot to do that right away. Holy shit, I took a lot of damage because I forgot to do that right away. This was the I started rushing it. Like, you know when you start rushing it?
Yes, yes I do.
Dude, she's like, I know that so much.
This is where I have to take a breath and be like, okay, take my time. It's not a speed race. It's more of a stamina race.
Dude, lower that. Something tells me I'm not gonna have to like do like maybe something's gonna come and help me. I hope something's gonna come and help me, because Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! You've gotta be fucking me.
Good luck.
That's better weight resistance. That does more damage, but a little bit more weight. Let's try switching up the weapon. I did better there. You can't deny I did not do better there.
Well, you did.
Oh, fuck's sake. I gotta be a little bit more cautious with that second trap. Fucking hell. Whoa. Oh my god, you've gotta be fucking... No way! There's too much health on that thing!
Try using the. Is there any? You can't try grappling it, is it? Can you?
I hate you.
Why?
God damn it. How far back does it set? Watch, it's gonna just be like some easy. I'm liking this game, but I'm not gonna lie, this is...
Arlo had found the reason his friends had fled. The taunting shrieks revealed that this was Baron Frostovik.
That is the
son
difference
of the
between the
Dark Needle took his
difficulties?
father, and therefore, a perfect target for his revenge.
That is the fucking difference between the difficulties? Okay, I kind of walked into that one. I think that was supposed to be my finisher, right? Nope, that's my finisher.
His foe was beaten, but seeing what had been inflicted on Hilda and Krunk, Arlo's need for vengeance was only growing.
Do you see the damage difference?
Yes, I did. I'm guessing you had it on medium before, now it's on easy.
The walls of
Yes.
Winter's Edge, to hear the boot and boom of his father at dawn, a sound he realized he'd never hear again. He needed to return to whatever was left and make his plan.
Every time I fall there, I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to be doing, because I keep taking damage. Or it could be maybe like because I'm heavy or encumbered, maybe I have like heavy armor on or something.
Or tried falling and rolling, maybe?
True. There's nothing wrong with beating a game a little bit on an easier difficulty, but Jesus Christ.
Spent from his journey, Arlo fell into his father's chair, the one thing still standing in the ashy ruin. It was his chair now, along with the title of Warden of the Wastes. Arlo's shoulders slumped at the weight of it, but only for a moment. The Dark Wings had nearly scorched the Ratdom to ash before, and now it was for him to stop them. He was going to rebuild Winter's Edge, a beacon of hope from which to drive back the Shadow. Rebuilt walls would not keep Winter's Edge safe alone. They needed weapons and armor, but had no smith. Leif knew of a master crafter living in the Rift, if Arlo was of an open mind. The smoke had attracted help in the unlikely form of a pirate. Captain Blacktail had seen many towns razed in his years.
That's racist.
Usually by his own paw. A fact he chose not to mention as he offered his services. The ship, King Rattus's Revenge, would take the young warden wherever he had need to go.
Okay. The rifts. Yeah, I think it's like different zones you go to with like different themes. Different themes and different enemies in each zone.
Makes sense.
Arlo had heard the tales of battles that scarred the rift at his father's knee. He wondered how much of the stories could be true. The ancestral home to the pond scum, the rift had seen endless war between rats, bats, and frogs. Even the river refused to pass through it now. Its muddy bed was grave to beasts and boats alike.
I'm a king, but I do my own digging and mining. That is the kind of king I am.
Arlo's foot slipped on something that was not another bone. Bottles were littering the muddy path now. Whoever left them,
Fuck
not too
you!
far.
Yes, I killed your brother. No, I don't like this. Just gonna... That guy's moving slow enough. Can I search you? Gonna keep taking any longer. I'm gonna grow a beard. So much more palpable. I like the art style.
So do I, and there's a nice shout out to a very old movie in this last area you're just out.
Hey, I don't know. I'm guessing big spiders, their weight. I don't know if I'm going the right direction or... I don't think I started heading the right direction. Because I need to go up there. It looks like I took some underground detour.
More bottles lay outside the forge. which was otherwise as quiet as every other dead thing that haunted this place. The pile of bottles was large, even for one who drinks like a merman, and it seemed to be breathing.
I don't know. Cthulhu! I guess this would be more Dagon.
Arlo was amazed the merman could swing his hammer, let alone see who he was hitting. A couple of thumps on the head soon brought him to his senses.
I would have got my ass kicked again. Just throwing that one out there. Yeah, I think it's like you go to each region, I guess. Find people,
Following
but you
him
gotta
inside,
like do
Arlo
tasks.
realized this must be the smith. But his furnace was as cold and broken as the merman's spirit.
Oh, shit. Probably changes what you fight then. I think we're at the like hour mark. I'm gonna stop for now. Continue this later.